Hello everyone, this is Optum Samjana Chaudhary. As I previously talked about eye examination and visual acuity in my previous video, so in this video today I am going to talk about the procedure that should be followed in each and every eye examination, and one should know about it whenever we are visiting to our eye specialist, any eye hospital or any eye clinic. One should be linear and have faith towards our optometrist and should be conscious about the procedure and the eye examination. The procedure begins with the history taking, guys, and the top of the history taking, the chief complaint plays a major role. Chief complaint related to ocular condition and headache, chief complaint of ocular, since when you are having it and how often you are having it, chief complaint about the headache, since when you are having headache, in which part of head you are experiencing it, and at what interval you are experiencing it. These all matter, guys. History of a spectacle, if or any refractive correction you are using for your eye, and since when you are using it, how often you have changed this, and history of ocular RX, history of ocular injuries, ocular surgeries, history of systemic illness or any systemic surgeries you have underwent. These all should be informed to our optometrist, and that all should be noted in the same page. Family history of glaucoma should be informed to our optometrist, guys, and after that the intraocular pressure of eyes should be measured by the help of NCT, that is the instrument, or any tonometer instrument that will help the optometrist to find the normal range of the pressure of your eye, that is 10 to 21 mmHg. This is the normal range, and this will help to diagnose the suspect of any glaucoma. Further, that the visual acuity test should be performed with the help of Snellen's chart, which is available in the illiterate and literate form. Most of the time the E chart and C chart is used for the illiterate one, and if the visual acuity is not 6/6, guys, then the further test, that is pinhole test, that should be performed, which will guide our optometrist to know that there is a further improvement in the vision or not, and the near vision should be measured by the help of near vision chart. Along with that, the power calculation of the refractive correction should be done by the help of lensometer, and it should be noted on the same page. After that, guys, the subjective refraction test should be performed with the help of autorefractometer and the significant instrument for the optometrist, that is retinoscope, that will provide a basic line readings and guide our optometrist to perform this test. In this test, the most important role is played by the patient, and sometimes when the patient is not responding or acting as a malingering patient, then the role of the experience of the optometrist plays a major role. After that, guys, we always send our patient to the consultant ophthalmologist for the further examination, that include the posterior and anterior to posterior segment examination, in which is done by the slit lamp biomicroscopic examination, and it's begin with eyelid, cornea, sclera, conjunctiva, aqueous humor, vitreous humor, lens, fundus examination, and if there is any critical condition is present, further the consultant will prescribe the drug according to the eye condition, guys, and counsel the patient to use this drug within the consistent period. And we all optometrists counsel our patient to have a dilated test, that is dilated refraction, after the installation of dilating drop or mydriasis drug, that is atropine, homoid, cyclopentolate, tropicamide, phenylephrine. After the dilatation of pupil, which will be dilated after 1.5 hour or 2 hours after the installation of that drug, we will perform the test with the help of retinoscope, and it will provide accurate refractive error without any disturbance due to the dilated pupil. And after when there is a fluctuation between the subjective refraction value and dilated refraction value, then we always call our patient for PMT, that is post mediatic test, for after the examination, day after examination, and 2 to 3 days after the examination. And there is a guideline to perform the PMT within the 15 days from the installation of that drug, and it will provide accurate refractive correction to the patient, and when the patient will come in the PMT, we will give the correction by the help of fogging, by the fogging method, and it will give the correct correction to them, and we will prescribe and counsel them to wear that prescription for 6 months and have a regular eye examination in every 6 months. And if it is not possible to have a 6-month eye examination, then we will counsel them to have a yearly eye examination, and this all will help you to protect your eye and keep your eye healthy and live healthy life. So I hope you all are having some information through my all videos and sharing this all information with your family member, lovable one, friends and neighborhood. So please share this information to them, guys, and I hope you had enjoyed the video and liked the video. So hit the like and subscribe button on my channel and keep loving, guys. Dhanyavad. Thank you.